All right, good morning, everyone. Well, it's the official drinking game of pre-market prep. So drink, whether hopefully it's coffee or water or perhaps tea at this time of day. But hey, maybe you're in Europe. Maybe you're, maybe it's always 5 o'clock somewhere. But what's the official drinking game of pre-market prep? When Tim comes on and says things can't get wilder, and they keep getting wilder. ACY yesterday, UUU yesterday, TCCO yesterday, RHE yesterday, like 10 OTCs that all close at the high of the day. GEVO was a beautiful VWAP hold high of daybreak yesterday. I mean, bread and butter pattern on GEVO. Perfect afternoon setup on GEVO. When you get that, that break of that triple top at 460. I mean, I don't even, and this is why it's the official drinking game. It's like, I don't even know where to begin. So I'll take questions. I mean, GEVO was nice for me yesterday. I mean, ACY with the halts, was tough. RHE with the halts, but it's just, it's an amazing time. Amazing time. So, drink, and let's get started. What do you think about KOS as a dip and rip? So, KOSS, headphones. Hey, they make headphones. And it went from 2 to 7 and after hours last night. I mean, that makes sense. I mean, that totally makes sense, right? Why wouldn't a headphone manufacturer, go from 2 to 7 at 6 o'clock last night? I mean, that just makes sense. But it's a 2 million floater. So Betzel, I'm probably going to ruin your name. Betzalel Friedman. What do you think about KOS on the dip and rip entry? I would fixate probably on 6. Whoops. Because of the fact that was, so you got that after hours spike here. You got the 4 a.m. spike. But to me, this is kind of the real spike at 6:30 a.m. And when I say real, that to me is where resistance on some decent volume was set. Okay, so anyway, Betzalel, sorry, yes, DNR at 6, in my opinion. Okay, and then you'd probably risk that 550 area. Okay, and I forgot to do my notes. Too many stocks to talk about every single day, especially today. KOS, DNR, whiteboard. Cameron, what about TENX multi-year highs? Isn't every stock at multi-year highs? Find me a stock that isn't at multi-year highs. Let me look at the 5-year on this. Whoops, my iPad went to sleep. Well, not really multi-year highs. Not the best looking chart. 1-year highs, but I wouldn't say multi-year, Cameron. A lot of Twitter pumping on this. 12 million float. What was the news on this? Is there any news, or is this just a Twitter pump? H.C. Wainwright. So you got a H.C. Wainwright buy rating, but it's 2020. I don't know. I always think J.G. Wentworth. J.G. Wentworth when I see H.C. Wainwright. Anyway, listen, it's rotated the float. I would look for VWAP holds and breaks for later. I don't trust this early because it's H.C. Wainwright. GEVO panic dip, man, maybe. I don't know. I don't know if you're gonna get a panic dip on GEVO. I mean, sorry. How come ACY wouldn't let me purchase shares yesterday? The thing is, with some of these Amex and crazy movers, you will have brokers that will restrict those. Very frustrating, okay? Very annoying. I get it, but, I mean, it's just basically the broker's risk management decides that they want to restrict the trading of something like ACY. And it happens. So TCCO, another Amex runner. Under VWAP, struggling to hold support. I'd be really careful with TCCO. FUBO. I think FUBO had some decent news, didn't it? I think FUBO had a real upgrade. Man, I don't like the chart, though. So, FUBO, I believe there was a real upgrade on this. Like, maybe, I don't want to say Goldman or somebody. Not H.C. Wainwright. I believe a real upgrade on this. VWAP hold, swing entries for later. So we already talked. COUV, I mean, that was the number one OTC gapper we talked about in the afternoon webinar last night. Right here, you know, COUV was an OTC gapper. HYSR OTC gapper. So, you know, remember the thing with the OTCs early in the day is you kind of got to wait for either a morning panic or you look for that late day kind of OTC swizzle, etc. So, Candy. I saw Candy on the high day. I didn't. Oh, they just dropped news when I went live. Okay. I saw Candy on the high day. I didn't see the news because I just went live. Oh, man. Beautiful. I'd say look for a break of that 9 resistance. Oh, man. Just looking for new tickers here. Already talked about GEVO, TCCO, UUU. FCell, no. AITX. Man, Candy might be the main watch out of the gate here. AITX, no volume. Charts a disaster. I mean, what you were looking for on for an OTC gapper, you want them to close at or around the high of the day. So I'm not a big fan of AITX. DSGT. Now, better. DSGT better. And it's a breakout. So, man, everybody's loving the OTCs. Guys, OTCs are so hot right now. It's just, and you'll hear me say this a lot. It's just, here's another drinking game. It's just, I can't really talk plans on OTCs in pre-market because, there's no liquidity. So I try and explain what a good, like COUV, HYSR, good afternoon setups, but it's like we really kind of got to talk about these things in the afternoon because I can't, as much as I like the chart on DSGT, I can't give you a read when it's trading, it's trading 22,000 shares and it's an 80-cent stock. So, 22,000 times 80 cents. That's $17,000 in stock. That might be one guy that bought DSGT this morning. So, what do you think about Mara? Nice moves on Mara and Riot yesterday. Bitcoin is kind of just chopping sideways. So with Mara and Riot, you kind of just gotta wait for the turn on Bitcoin, which I think is coming. I think Bitcoin 20,000 is easy. So main watches. Whoops. I do like the KOSS dip and rip, and then Candy break of 9. Probably main ideas. So, all right, guys. Just listen. I know I missed a million questions again, but I'm doing the best I can in 15 minutes, man. This is what I will leave you with. It's the same thing you should be looking for every day. Hot sector stocks, candies, EVs, and batteries. Okay, you might ask why the fixation on candy? It's EVs, electric vehicles. It's got news, hot sector. Just try and check those boxes, and ideally look for float rotation and breakout charts. You don't have to overcomplicate things right now. And then with the OTCs, look for morning panics or afternoon breakouts. Keep it simple, my man and my women, all of you. So, all right, have a great day, everyone, and we will see you next time.